So the plan for today is to destroy our back, and I'm not gonna lie, I am not feeling the greatest. I haven't had any food in my system from the time I woke up this morning at like 5 a.m. till like 3 p.m. and I just feel really bad. So hopefully this pre actually works today and we get a solid pump. One thing that sucks too also is that I'm out of electrolytes until tomorrow. So the only thing I'm going to be running on is like 500 milligrams of some salt pellets, some sodium chloride pellets, which really does help with hydration. It just, electrolytes kind of hit faster, I feel like, than just taking a couple salt pellets. And then I have my pump here, so I'll do like my a scoop of this. This is a non-stim pump. I think I might have to switch to a caffeinated one because sometimes like I'll take this and I'll get no energy from it. I'll get a pump, but like no like energy from it. So it's really just like it's just taking a pump, and sometimes like I'll be carved up, but I'll have like no energy in the gym, like no like spike to get me going. And I think that's where like a caffeinated one will help. It's just I don't want to take a caffeinated like pre-workout often, just because I don't like relying on caffeine to get me through a workout. And if you guys been watching me for a while, there was a time where I didn't take any like pre-workout for a year just because I was taking pre-workout like so often and relying on it. And I don't want to rely on it. But also at the same time, I know it'll help me, in the gym, especially like with that energy boost. Because honestly, I think the worst things you can do is just take like a Ghost or a Monster before a gym. I don't know. I feel like those don't have all the ingredients that you want. And so again, that's why I got my own. So we're gonna mix this. This is glycerol, which is like the best pump ingredient you can have, other than like L-citrulline, which I have capsules downstairs. And then yeah, but anyways, I want to talk about some things that's kind of like help my mindset and getting back into the flow of just going to the gym regularly and just being on top of my goals. And that is, number one is, well, the only one is literally just like having fun again. I think I lost the fun in like actually going to the gym. I think I had more fun when I was just showing my progress and just going to the gym, going to school and then going to the gym. And I think that's like what I've lost, because I feel like I've been treating this more like a job. And don't get me wrong, like it'd be cool to be like an influencer, but I think me treating this more like a job is kind of like hindering the love for it, because when I had no expectations for myself, when I was just like making videos for you guys, I think that's when I was actually at my best, when I was just like, I'm gonna just post videos because I love it, not because like I feel like I have to because it's a job. Like I make no money from this, and I feel like I've been doing it thinking that like it is my job to do it. And it's like, don't get me wrong, like I have an obligation since I've started this to like give you guys the best content in my opinion. But I think just going back to my roots of just posting my progress and just treating this like it's back in the day where I just got off work and was gonna go to the gym, and not treat this like, oh, I gotta stress over the numbers and all this. And it's like I think I just need to have fun. And so that's what I've been missing, and that's what I'm gonna try to go back to, is just really just post like I have been. And so yeah, it's kind of what I want to talk about. All right, so good workout, solid. The pump stuff really helped. Just come in and kind of compensate for just the lack of energy I've had. Despite it not being caffeinated, I think it's just I felt really great having a pump, like a sick pump, and yeah, it felt really great. This is the first time I've actually lifted consistently, intentionally, for 5 days in a row. It's currently Friday, and it just feels amazing to just work really hard again. And yeah, I kind of switched my split up, and I actually really enjoy it. It's something I'm following, and basically, it's just um, taking out triceps on my push days, and then taking out biceps on my pull days, because I feel like your biceps get enough on your pull days, so there's no point of actually like, um, basically I'm swapping triceps and pull biceps. So biceps on my push days and triceps on my pull days, and I actually enjoy that because my arms actually don't really get like fatigued, in a sense of like when I'm doing pull downs, you know, okay, I don't have to do biceps because they're already worked, so there's no point of actually like doing more of them. Whereas on my push day, I can work biceps because they're not really getting much action. Whereas like my triceps are on some of the like incline dumbbell bench, and it just the workflow is actually very productive, and I actually just really love it. But other than that, not too much. First video in like a week. Expect more, especially closer to like December, November. I'm gonna be well, like I'm gonna be locked in. So yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna go home, eat some protein, get some carbs in, just because I lacked a lot today. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.